Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the play-by-play between the New York Yankees, New York Mets Subway Series Game 2 at Citi Field. How we all doing? Hopefully you all had a good 4th. Hopefully you all still have your fingers. How's everybody doing? Make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. We'll start here in about a few minutes. So, as talked about in the pregame, and I'm sure you've all heard, Clark Schmidt is out. Is going to be out for the season. He's going to get Tommy John surgery. And Cam Schlittler, folks. Cam Schlittler is going to get called up from AAA. He's going to make his major league debut against the Seattle Mariners. I would assume in one of those games in the series. I don't know which day exactly, but he's going to make his major league debut. As you all know, Cam Schlittler has been a name that's been talked about, and he's highly regarded. So let's see how he does in his major league debut. And as I always say, definitely manage your expectations. When these guys get called up to the major league level, it's always a lot different. But shout out to the folks in the chat. Make sure you all hit the like, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. We got Bill in the building. Brooklyn's in the house. What's up, Susan? What's up, Rodney? How's it going? Who else we got? Just a few people right now, but we'll wait for some more people to tune in. Hopefully the Yankees can break this losing streak that they're on. They're on a 5-game losing streak. It seems like the bats, as I was saying in the post game yesterday, and the pregame today, it seems like the bats have been finding their way. They've been coming around, but they're still falling short. And right now, it's just been the bullpen. Right, the bullpen's been kind of the story here. They cannot protect the lead. So. And it's unfortunate. The bullpen's a bit of a mess. That's an area that the Yankees need to definitely improve in. And I've been saying that they need to address the bullpen at the deadline. I was saying that all throughout the season. They've been pitching with an incomplete bullpen, and especially with Cruz being hurt too, doesn't really help them. But they're just going to have to try and ride this thing out in the next few weeks. But let's see how the Yankees survive this month. Let's see how they survive August, and that'll determine where this team will be, what kind of team the Yankees are going to be. But the game will start here momentarily. The Mets are taking the field. Frankie Montas will be on the mound for the Yankees. So the lineup is Grisham, Judge, Bellinger, Rice, Jazz Chisholm Jr., Jason Dominguez, Anthony Volpe, Austin Wells, Oswald Peraza. Carlos Rodon has a 3-0 record career against the Mets, so he's done pretty well against the Mets so far in his career. How does he do today? We'll have to just wait and see. Hopefully the Yankees can break this losing streak, because this is it's been some bad baseball being played. And going into today's game, they've lost 15 of their last 21 games. So, we'll see what happens. Montas, 2 starts, 0-1 record, 6 ERA. Only his 3rd start today or this season. So let's see what he does against the Yankees. But the game will start here momentarily. Again, folks, make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everyone you know. And Mets defense, Nimmo, Taylor, Soto. In the outfield, infield, you have Vientos, Lindor, McNeil, Alonso. Starling Marte is your DH. Torrens is the catcher for the New York Mets. And the game should start here momentarily. So let's see what the Yankees do today. Can they break the 5-game losing streak? That's the question. Can they finally get a win? Just so they don't, and hopefully they don't lose this series. But the Clark Schmidt news sucks. Well, when they said forearm tightness, I mean, I was like, yeah, if it ends up being Tommy John, I won't be surprised. But here we go, folks. The game will begin as Trent Grisham will be coming to the plate. He will lead things off for the New York Yankees. And Laz Diaz, neutral strikes umpire when it comes to strike calling. So let's see if Aaron Boone gets into it with him. And the game has begun. And first pitch to Grisham is strike one, 0-1. No balls, one strike here to Trent Grisham as Montas sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch. And that is a grounder hit to Montas. He fields it, tosses it to first for out number one. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge to the plate. Looks like a sunny day in Flushing, Queens. 86 degrees. It feels like 83. So let's see what Aaron Judge does here with one out. As Montas sets the first pitch. Strike one, 0-1. No balls, one strike to Aaron Judge as Montas sets on the 0-1. The pitch. And it's a grounder hit to Lindor. He fields it, throws it to first. So two quick outs here in the top of the first, and that'll bring up Cody Bellinger. What's up, Brad? What up, Sco? What up, Mark Hove? First pitch from Montas, strike one. As looks like Bellinger calls time. Ready to go. Here's the 0-1. 0-2. No balls, two strikes here to Cody Bellinger. We have two outs, top of the first. As Montas sets on the 0-2, the pitch. Ball in the dirt, 1-2. Chia. Ace is in the building. What up, Ace? I know he's doing the play-by-play. Shout out to my man, Ace. Make sure you all go subscribe to him. Does a really good job on his channel. The 1-2. 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, two outs. Montas trying to keep this a 1-2-3 inning. Bellinger is trying to keep this inning alive. The 2-2. And that is a grounder hit to McNeil, who fields it, throws it over to first for out number three. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Easy inning from Montas. No runs, no hits, no errors. And the Mets will be coming up. And it'll be Marte, Lindor, Juan Soto. What's up, Ronald? What's up, Beagle? What's going on? What's going on? But we are in a commercial break. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. I appreciate all the new subscribers. I'm about to pop into Ace's chat real quick and say what's up to him since he came into mine. The Yankees desperately need a win. All right. So Marte, Lindor, Soto, Alonso, Nimmo, Vientos, Torrens, McNeil, Taylor starting lineup. Montas 2-1 record career against the Yankees. I'll pull up the Gamecast here in just a moment. I'm just waiting for the advertisements to go away. Let's see how Rodon does today. Dominguez, Grisham, Judge in the outfield, Jazz, Volpe, Peraza, Bellinger in the infield, Rice is DHing, Wells at the dish. And first pitch to Marte is hit to left field, and that'll drop. And he is on there with a leadoff double. So the Mets get their runner on. And just like that, Marte with a leadoff double. And that'll bring up Francisco Lindor to the plate. Rodon looking like what happened there. Somebody should have made that play. I agree. I don't know. I feel like Grisham should have been there. I think that was a bit of a long run there for Dominguez. But runner on second, Lindor at the plate. Swing and a miss, 0-1. No balls, one strike here to Lindor. Runner on second. As Rodon sets and Lindor calls time. Rodon sets on the 0-1. The pitch. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Grounded foul, 1-2. One ball, two strikes here to Lindor. Runner on second. Nobody out. Here's the 1-2. Ball's in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Lindor. Rodon sets. Here's the 2-2. And gets a piece of that. It's a foul ball. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Lindor. Two balls, 2 strikes. Runner on second. The 2-2. Ball in the dirt. Ball gets away. Marte will remain at second base. So good job to Wells for blocking that pitch. Marte or Lindor was telling him to go. If he went, he definitely would have been thrown out. But it is a full count now to Lindor. Here's the 3-2. Ball in the dirt, ball 4. So first two runners on for the New York Mets. Lindor draws a walk, and that does bring up Juan Soto to the plate. So not a good start so far for the Yankees. All right, and here we go. Rodon versus Soto. First pitch, Soto shows bunt. He lays down the bunt, and it gets Soto out at first. So a sack bunt that gets the runners over. So now we got runners on second and third, and that brings up Pete Alonso to the plate. So now we have Pete Alonso at the plate with runners on second and third with one out. So Yankees here in a little bit of a jam. Can they get out of this inning without giving up a run? First pitch is high. Ball one. What's up, Doran? Jasmine D's in the chat. What up? The 1-0. 2-0. What up, Robert? Here's the 2-0 pitch. Pitch is high. 3-0 now to Pete Alonso. So Rodon struggling a little bit here in the bottom of the first. The 3-0 is in there for a strike. Pete Alonso thought it was ball four. Laz Diaz said, pump those brakes. Here's the 3-1. But there's another walk for Carlos Rodon, second walk of the inning, second walk of the game. So Rodon's struggling here a little bit here in the bottom of the first. And the bases are now loaded with one out. Matt Blake coming out to talk with Rodon. Yankees need a big double play here to get out of this freaking inning as they are having a meeting on the mound. So here we have Brandon Nimmo coming to the plate with the bases loaded, one out. So things could get ugly here. Oh, 0-1. No balls, one strike here to Brandon Nimmo. Bases loaded, one out. Here's the 0-1. Ball in the dirt, 1-1. One ball, one strike to Nimmo. Robert Boone, what's up? Rodon sets on the 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-2. One ball, two strikes to Brandon Nimmo. The 1-2. And that ball is hit into right field. That ball is gone. A grand slam by Brandon Nimmo. And just like that, Mets are on the board. It's a 4-0 game. Wow. And when I said things could get ugly, they got ugly. A grand slam by Nimmo with 1 out. Mets are up 4-0. Unfreaking believable. And guess what? It all started with that hit by Marte, where that ball should have been caught. And because that ball wasn't caught, it just went from bad to worse. Unbelievable. What up, DM? What's up, Rob Saxon? We got Robert. We got 3 Robs in the building. Rob Saxon, Robert, Boom, PA, and Robert. It's like, oh my God. All right, back to the game. Mark Vientos at the plate. It's 0-2 to Vientos. As Rodon sets the pitch. Ball in the dirt, 1-2. The 1-2. And a grounder hits a Volpe, fields it, throws to first, and throws it off. But Bellinger still tags out Vientos. That is the second out, and that'll bring up Luis Torrens. Man, oh man. Hello, Carol. How are you? I believe it's my first time seeing you. If so, hello. Thank you for joining. And Torrens hits that ball to left field. Dominguez is looking up, looking back, going back. Makes the play at the warning track as he leaps up for it. And that is out number 3. But the Mets do damage in the bottom of the first. A grand slam by Brandon Nimmo. And it's a 4-0 game. Can you believe it? Yeah, Brad, seriously. Seriously. Well, Carol, the Yankees are losing 4-0 right now. Yeah, if it goes 6 in a row. I mean, I know Max Fried's pitching tomorrow, and if they get swept tomorrow, man, there's got to be some questions. A 7-game losing streak? Yeah, your prediction was 12-4. Yeah, I'm not giving up yet. I mean, the game, it's still early, but to be down 4, though, going into the second inning, it sucks, man. I mean, can they? Sure, they can. Will they? That's the question. Yankees' current record 3 when they're down 3 or more, not great. But we are in a commercial break. Once again, make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Oh, and 21. Carol, it is Carlos Rodon. Can Jazz handle shortstop? No. Jazz can handle second base. I don't want let him go back to second base. I hope that question was a joke. But Ben Rice will lead things off here for the Yankees. So 4, 5, 6 batters coming up. Rice, Chisholm, Dominguez. First pitch to Ben Rice is popped up left side and playable for Nimmo. He makes the play, one down, one pitch, one out, just like that. Yeah, I guess it might be one of those games, people. It might be one of those games. And now we got Jazz Chisholm coming to the plate. And here's the first pitch to Jazz. He takes strike one. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. One ball, one strike here, top of the second. One out here. And the 1-1 pitch. As Jazz fouls that one. It's 1-2. What's up, Theo? 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jazz as Montas sets. And a pitch. Check swing foul. Still 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes here to Jazz. As Montas sets. The 1-2 is high. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got Dominguez waiting on deck. Here's the 2-2. As Jazz pops that up to center field, going back, looking up, and that ball is gone. A solo home run for Jazz Chisholm Jr. and the Yankees board 4-1. Could this be a rally? I don't know. If you're on the board, 15 home run season. Jazz Chisholm Jr. 102.3 exit velo, 387-foot home run by Jazz Chisholm Jr. And now the Yankees are down by 3. And that'll bring up Jason Dominguez to the plate, who was the player of the game for the Yankees. Don't celebrate too hard there, boys, as Dominguez takes ball 1. Still down 3. Here's the 1-0. And Dominguez fouls that one off. It's 1-1. The 1-1, foul back, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Yankees on the board on a solo home run by Jazz Chisholm. Here's the 1-2. It is low for 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Jason Dominguez. The 2-2. Dominguez hits a grounder. Alonso fields it, steps on the bag for out number 2. And that'll bring up Anthony Volpe. So let's see what Volpe does with 2 outs. Volpe's numbers have dipped. First pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1. Montas sets on the 0-1. Another swing and a miss, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the second, 4-1 game. Mets are leading. The 0-2, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes here to Volpe. Here's the pitch. And Volpe hits that, but is foul. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah, I like the sarcasm there, Rob Saxon. I had to say your last name because I wanted to be specific about which Rob I was talking to. The 1-2, 2-2. Yeah, 249 average first 68 games for Volpe, 121 average in his last 19. Yeah, that's not great at all. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the second. 4-1 game. Mets are leading. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. What would have been ball 3. And Volpe down on strikes. Bottom of the second coming up. Jacob Frederick says he's lurking. It's a 4-1 game. Commercial break here, folks. I think they could still make October. I mean, it's not like they are completely out of it. It's July 5th. There's still, I still think they could make it. But that all depends on how this month gets played out, how August gets played out. Get back, and then you could ask me that question again in September. We're going to the bottom of the second here, folks. Bottom of the second. Or not bottom of the second. So Mets are up 4-1. Once again, I appreciate you all tuning in. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. If you're new, share this channel out with everyone you know. Are you guys playing on Fox tonight, Frederick? Okay. Yeah, it all depends on how July gets played. Luckily, they got the All-Star break. What moves they make at the deadline, because that'll determine a lot of things as well. Yankees, they need some help. Jeff McNeil will lead things off for the Mets here in the bottom of the second. Let's see if Rodon can have a better inning. First pitch, strike 1. The 0-1, 0-2. Quick 0-2 count. No balls, 2 strikes here to Jeff McNeil as Rodon sets on the 0-2. Here's the pitch. Grounded foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2. There's a grounder, but foul. Now we got Tyrone Taylor waiting on deck for the Mets. The 0-2. Fouled off again. McNeil making Rodon work here. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 is outside, 1-2. The 1-2 is hit right to Peraza. Line drive right to Peraza. He makes the play. 1 away. Starling Marte coming to the plate. So back to the top of the lineup for the New York Mets. Or wait, it's Taylor. Taylor's at the plate. They showed Marte for a minute. My fault. So Tyrone Taylor fouls off the first pitch. It's 0-1. One ball, 1 strike here to Taylor. 1 away in the bottom of the second. The 1-1. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. We are in the bottom of the second. Mets are leading 4-1. The 1-2 is grounded to Jazz, who fields it, throws it, and the throw was way too high. And Bellinger could not reach that one. That was way too high. So that should be an error on Jazz Chisholm Jr. This is why he needs to play second base. Yeah, that ball was way out of reach for Bellinger. So once again, one of these situations where an error is committed or a mistake is made and the other team could make you pay for it. But that was an error on Jazz Chisholm Jr., so runner on first with 1 out. That brings up Starling Marte. So now we're back to the top of the order. One 0 1-1. I don't know about that, Susan. That pitch was, or that throw was just a little high. The 1-1. 2-1. So runner on second with 1 out. The 2-1. 3-1. Yeah, outs above average for Jazz. He's at a -3 right now. Last season at third base +8. This season at second base +3. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Marte, who was 1 for 1. He got things started for the Mets with a leadoff double. Here's the 3-2 as Rodon steps off the mound there. The 3-2. And that ball's hit into left field, and it will bounce off the wall. That'll score a run. It'll be a 5-1 game. And it is a RBI single for Marte. He's 2 for 2. And the Mets bats just making it happen here this afternoon. Rodon is just getting it handed to him. He's not having a good outing so far. First pitch to Lindor, strike one, 0-1. Lindor drew a walk in his first at bat. The 0-1. That is in there for a strike, 0-2. Like the same pitch, same location. This was what I was saying. An error or a mistake, the other team will make you pay for it. And as a result of that error by Jazz, as Lindor strikes out, the other team is going to make you pay, and they got a run off of that. The first strikeout there by Carlos Rodon, 2 away now. And that'll bring up Juan Soto. First at bat, it was a sac bunt. First pitch to Soto, strike one. Here's the 0-1. 0-2. Soto not liking that call. But let's play that 2-strike board. Don't get second strikeout. Rodon sets. Here's the 0-2. And that is popped up left side of the field, and looks like Jazz will make the play for out number 3, but the Mets do get another run. We're going to the top of the third. It is a 5-1 game now. Yankees down 4. And the 8-9-1 batters will be coming up. So Wells, Peraza, Grisham will be due up. Yeah, I mean, it's not, again, Jazz should be playing second, but what I'm saying is, you know, an error is made, or if the team makes a mistake, they're gonna make you pay for it, and they got another run because of that error. Like, it's frustrating. But once again, folks, we're in a commercial break. Top of the third will be coming up. 8-9-1 batters coming up. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. Thank you so much. So, you know, Rodon so far not having a good outing. Let's see what his final stat line will be for today's game, but it's not looking good so far, and the bats have to get it going. Bats have to get it going. They gotta find a way. But being down 4 runs, man, it's just never easy. They could make a comeback. They could come back and tie it up. I mean, the game against the Blue Jays, they were down 8-0, and then They had tied it up at one point. The bats are capable, but can they execute? That's the question. And here's a view of Citi Field. And we are back to the game, top of the third here. Wells will lead things off for the Yankees. And the first pitch by Montas is inside, 1-0. The 1-0, 1-1. I mean, my thoughts on Clark Schmidt getting Tommy John surgery, it sucks. It sucks, man. I mean, another pitcher getting Tommy John surgery. The 1-1. Did he go? Yes, he did. Wells is arguing there with Las Diaz. I don't think he quite liked that call. It's 1-2, and Boone is already yelling from the bullpen, so he's not happy about it. The 1-2. Wells hits that ball deep into right field, and that ball is gone. A solo home run by Austin Wells. It's now a 5-2 game. Let's go. We're down 3 again. Wells. So 102.8 exit velo, 372-foot home run. And Wells gets his home run. Yankees get their second run of the game with nobody out, and that'll bring up Oswald Peraza to the plate. So pitch just hanging. Perfect pitch for Wells to hit. Executed. Peraza takes strike one. The 0-1. And Peraza fouls it off, 0-2. But the Yankees still need to continue grinding. They need to get men on base now. They need to start manufacturing some hits, get men on base, do better with runners in scoring position. The 0-2, 1-2. So Peraza's numbers not so great. The 1-2 lays off that pitch, 2-2. So started off 0-2. Now it's 2 balls, 2 strikes to Oswald Peraza. Here's the 2-2. Peraza fouls that one off. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Still to Oswald Peraza. Trent Grisham is waiting on deck. Montas sets. Here's the 2-2. And there's a grounder hit to Vientos, who fields it, throws it over to first for out number 1. And now we are back to the top of the lineup. Trent Grisham will be coming to the plate. He is 0 for 1 in today's game. So Grisham 0 for 1. Let's see what he does in his second at-bat today. First pitch, Grisham fouls it off, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike here to Trent Grisham. As Montas sets, here's the 0-1. Foul ball on the check swing there by Grisham. 0-2 now. Judge is waiting on deck. Grisham calls time, and he will step back into the batter's box, ready to go. The 0-2. Grounded foul. Still 0-2 to Trent Grisham. Here's the 0-2. Grisham gets a piece of it. Still foul ball. Still staying alive. Still no balls, 2 strikes here to Trent Grisham. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. We are in the top of the third. Mets leading 5-2. The 0-2 to Grisham is low for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Trent Grisham. The 1-2. And Grisham hits that ball into center field, and Taylor makes the play. Grisham gave that ball a ride. 2 away now. And that'll bring up the captain, Aaron Judge, to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Let's see if he could keep this inning alive. First pitch to Judge. Called strike. I don't know about that one. Montas sets on the 0-1. Here's the pitch. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike here to Aaron Judge. The pitch. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike to Aaron Judge. Here's the pitch. Oh, he went around on that one. 2-2 now. Got him tied up on that pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And Judge strikes out swinging. And we're going to the bottom of the third. That pitch was 97 miles an hour. Bottom of the third coming up. The Yankees do get another run on a solo home run by Austin Wells. And the bottom of the third coming up. Yeah, I think it's gonna be one of these games. Oh man. But how we feeling, folks? How we feeling? How we doing? Anybody do anything fun for the fourth? Or did you all just stay home and barbecue? What'd you all do for the fourth inning? I would hit better and have a better batting average than Peraza. Questionable. Yeah, Rodon's he's got to start putting it together now. He's got to start figuring it out because he's struggling so far. He needs to have a 1-2-3 inning. But make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out, whatever you want to know. I would greatly appreciate it. What did everybody do for the 4th? Anybody go out, watch some fireworks? Anybody set off some firecrackers? Nez says Dominguez no doubt needs to learn more in left field. Well, you know what, man? I mean, he's done fine in left field this season. Yeah, there's been times where he's made some mistakes, but the growing pains of a rookie, man. The growing pains of a rookie. You want the guy in the lineup? Hey, so do I. Man, I think we all do. Shout out to my man in Furnace. What up in Furnace? How's the training going, man? All right, we're back to the game as Pete Alonso will lead things off. Strike one to Pete Alonso. Mets are up 5-2, bottom of the 3rd. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. Haha, gotcha, Susan. A 3-mile run? Nice, dude. 2-1. I got to start going on runs again. Two balls, one strike here to Pete Alonso as Rodon sets the 2-1. 3-1. Yeah, Rodon having one of his struggles here. The 3-1. Full count now to Pete Alonso. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, I got you there in Furnace. Here's the 3-2. Did he get a piece of that? Looks like he did. Yes, it's a foul ball that went back. Still 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nice, Desiree. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch from Rodon. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 away. And that'll bring up Brandon Nimmo, who in his last at bat hit a grand slam off of Carlos Rodon that gave the Mets a 4-0 lead. It's now a 5-2 lead. Let's see what he does in his second at bat. First pitch, inside, ball 1. The 1-0 is popped up, foul, out of play, 1-1. The 1-1. And that is hit to center field. Grisham with the play, with the catch for out number 2. So 2 outs here. And that'll bring up Mark Vientos to the plate. Here's the first pitch to Vientos. It's strike 1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Let's play that 2. Strikes 2 outs. Third, Messi. 3 inning. Vientos is ready to go. Rodon is ready to go. V02. That one goes off the mask of Wells. Let's see if he's all right. Might have gotten a little shaken up there. Oh, it looks like he's signaling to the Yankee dugout. Looks like the trainer's coming out to check on Wells, make sure he's all right. He just came back, too. So we have a little bit of a delay in game. Grisham, great defense, offense iffy. Yankster 48, thanks for popping in. Says Cashman, like always, falling in love with career journey players and career scrubs. All I got to say is they better be working the phones, man. They better be working the phones. That's all I'm going to say. Because Schmidt's now out. He's going to be out for Tommy John surgery. Pitching is already pretty thin right now for the Yankees, and the trainer's attending to Wells right now, just making sure he's all right. All right, is he okay? Hopefully he's all right. Let's see. He stood up. Boone is out there too. He's putting his helmet back on and his mask. It looks like he's going to stay, but JC Escada is ready to go just in case. Hopefully Wells is all right, but Escada is ready to go just in case. But it looks like going to see if he is okay. He's just catching some balls here from Rodon. All right, here we go. The 0-2. Ball in the dirt, 1-2. One ball, two strikes here to Mark Vientos. Rodon sets on the 1-2. The pitch. Ball in the dirt, 2-2. The 2-2. And that's a grounder fielded by Volpe. Throws over to first for out number 3. And that'll take us to the top of the 4th. Let's see if Wells is all right. I'm sure they're still going to go check in on him. It's a 5-2 game. And top of the 4th coming up. 3, 4, 5 batters coming up. So Bellinger, Rice, and Jazz Chisholm. So better inning for Rodon. He went 1, 2, 3 on that one. Now the bats need to get going. They got to get going here. A commercial break here, folks. Top of the 4th coming up. Appreciate you all tuning in. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. Share this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Yankees are down 5-2. Let's see if the Yankees bats can get something going here. They're down 3 runs. Other scores around Major League Baseball: Tampa Bay, Minnesota 5-5. Cubs, Cardinals 8-6. Cardinals are winning. 3-3 game between the Blue Jays and Angels. Red Sox leading 9-1 against the Nationals. 0-0 game between Cincinnati and Philly in the top of the 5th. But we are back to the game. Cody Bellinger will start things off here in the top of the 4th. And looks like we are ready to go. First pitch by Bellinger is grounded foul, 0-1. The 0-1 is grounded to Pete Alonso. It's a fair ball as he fields it, steps on the bag for out number 1. And that'll bring up Ben Rice to the plate. Ben Rice 0 for 1 in today's game. First pitch, Ben Rice fouls it off, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike here to Ben Rice. 1 away here in the top of the 4th. As Montas sets on the 0-1, the pitch. 0-2. The 0-2. Rice hits that to right field, and the play is made by Soto. 2 down. And that'll bring up Jazz Chisholm Jr. to the plate. First pitch to Jazz. Strike 1. Jazz is 1 for 1. He had a solo homer that got the Yankees on the board. Here's the 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Jazz Chisholm Jr. Let's see if he can keep this inning alive. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now to Jazz. One ball, 2 strikes to Jazz Chisholm Jr., 2 outs. The pitch. And Jazz hits that to center field. And Taylor will make the play, a 1-2-3 inning for Montas. And bottom of the 4th coming up. Still a 5-2 game. Susan. right? But we are in a commercial break, bottom of the fourth coming up. I'll take a small break myself. I'll be right back, folks. All right, folks, I'm back. We're still in the commercial break. Yankees are down 5-2. Bottom of the fourth will be coming up. Torrens, Jeff McNeil, Tyrone Taylor is due up. And first pitch to Torrens is ball one. Or strike one, sorry. Let me get the game cast back up. One and one now to Torrens. The 1-1. 2-1. Ace. 2-2. Foul back. Rodon sets the 2-2. Did he go around? First base umpire said he did not. Full count now to Torrens. He is 0 for 1 in today's game. As Rodon sets here on the 3-2. The pitch. Fouled off. Still 3 balls, 2 strikes. The 3-2. Fouls off that pitch. It's still 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 3-2. It's grounded. Jazz fields it, fires to first. Out number 1. Jeff McNeil will be coming to the plate. McNeil is 0 for 1. And the first pitch in the dirt, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. It's sharply, right to Bellinger for out number 2. 2 down now, and that'll bring up Tyrone Taylor to the plate. Tyrone Taylor 0 for 1. Actually reached on an error in the second and scored the run. First pitch, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And it is grounded foul, 0-2. Let's play that 2-strike horn. Let's see if Rodon could get his third strikeout of the day. Rodon sets here on the 0-2. Here's the pitch. Struck him out looking. So 1-2-3 inning. Good job to Rodon. So it looks like he's settled in now. Top of the 5th coming up. So good 3rd inning, good 4th inning. Top of the 5th coming up. Should be Dominguez, Volpe, Wells due up. So 6, 7, 8 batters. Oh, Bobby Jenks. Oh, man. Yeah. Rest in peace. How would I feel if Ace was the Yankees manager? Sign me up. The Yankees bats need to get something going. Game will resume here momentarily. Top of the 5th will be coming up. Make sure you all hit the like, hit that subscribe. Share this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you to all the new subscribers. What's up, Bill? How's it going, man? How's the wife, Bill? How's the wife doing? How are you doing? All right, back to the game. Ball 1 to Dominguez. As Montas sets on the 1-0. The pitch. Broken bat and fielded by Lindor. Field picks it up, throws it to first, and he gets Dominguez out. Good speed there by Dominguez, but just could not beat out the throw. And that's out number 1. And that'll bring up Anthony Volpe to the plate, who is 0 for 1 in today's game. And here's Volpe. First pitch is high. Ball one. Montas sets on the 1-0. The pitch. 1-1. Bill, I'm glad the wife is doing better, man. Let's get those likes up, folks. And Volpe hits that to center field. Taylor makes the play, out number 2. And that brings up Austin Wells, who hit a home run in his first at bat. That got the Yankees a second run. Let's see if he could keep this inning alive. First pitch. Wells pops that up on the first pitch. Who makes the play? McNeil makes the play. 1-2-3 inning. That was a very fast inning for Montas. And bottom of the 5th coming up. And the bats sucking once again. Freaking believable. What up, Stephen B? What's going on? Ooh, that's not good, Stephen B. Top of the order will be coming up for the New York Mets. It's a 5-2 game. Oh, man. Yeah, something didn't agree with Steven yesterday. Yeah, I can't say I had breakfast this morning either. Had a lunch. There's a beautiful view of the city. And it looks like Marte will be coming to the plate. He's got a double, single, scored a run, has an RBI. He is 2 for 2 in today's game. Let's see how Rodon does. Rodon right now at 75 pitches. Oh, geez, Steven. Twins beat the Rays 6-5 today. Unbelievable. Susan. The 1-0. 1-1. One ball, one strike here. Here's the pitch. And that is a grounder hit to Peraza. Fields it, throws, and he gets him out. Nice play there by Peraza to get that out. One away here at the bottom of the 5th. And that'll bring up Francisco Lindor to the plate. And good job scooping it by Cody Bellinger. Judge looks frustrated out there. There was something on his left eye. Whoa, what was that? It's like a Band-Aid. 1-0. Whoa, that pitch is way high. 2-0 now to Lindor. Lindor is 0 for 1. Here's the 2-0. 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. The 3-0. Oh, that's a 4-pitch walk to Lindor. Rodon didn't agree with that call. And here we have Juan Soto, who is 0 for 1 in today's game. First pitch, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Ball in dirt, 1-1. The 1-1. 2-1. So we got a runner on first. Bottom of the 5th. Mets leading 5-2. It's 2 balls, 1 strike to Juan Soto. Here's the 2-1 from Rodon. And there goes Lindor. He is safe. He's still second base. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Juan Soto. And the 2-2. Full count. Three balls, 2 strikes. Pete Alonso waiting on deck for the Mets. Rodon sets the 3-2. Swing and a miss. And he struck him out. And that's the 3rd strikeout for Rodon. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. That brings up Pete Alonso. Alonso calls time. As Rodon throws to second, Lindor safely gets back. First pitch to Alonso. Ball gets away on a wild pitch. As Lindor will now be at third base on a wild pitch by Carlos Rodon. The 1-0 is hit to right field. Looking up is Judge, and that ball is gone. It's a 7-2 game. Unbelievable. The Mets bats just making it happen here. They're leading now 7-2 against the Yankees. 10th career home run versus the Yankees, tied in most of Mets history with Mike Piazza. So the Mets just continuing to kill the Yankees here in this afternoon's game. Unbelievable. So a 2-out, 2-run home run by Pete Alonso. It's a 7-2 game. And you got Scott Efros warming up in the bullpen. And there's a hit for Brandon Nimmo. He's 2 for 3 now. He gets a 2-out single. So Mets bats just putting on a clinic today here, folks. Rodon throws over to first to check on Nimmo. Mark Vientos 0 for 2 in today's game. First pitch. 1-0. Rodon has allowed 7 runs today. That's a season high. And there goes Nimmo, and he is safe. So stolen base for Brandon Nimmo. So now there's a runner on second with 2 outs. It's 2 balls, no strikes to Vientos. It's 3-0 now to Mark Vientos. The 3-0. 3-1. The 3-1. And right to Peraza on a line drive. He makes the play for out number 3, but the Mets put up 2 more on a 2-run home run by Pete Alonso. And the top of the 6th is coming up. And the game just seems to get worse and worse after every inning. Yeah, All-Star break can't get here soon enough, man. This is Yankees about to lose 6 in a row. If a miracle doesn't happen, my God, this is bad. Believe what? A commercial break here, folks. Game will resume here shortly. So 3-3 game, top of the 9th. Blue Jays, Angels, 9-2 game. Red Sox are beating the Nationals in the bottom of the 6th. 1-1 game between the Phillies and Reds, bottom of the 6th. 4-0 game. Diamondbacks beating the Royals 4-0. 5-5 game between Baltimore and Atlanta. 2-2 game between the Marlins and Brewers, bottom of the 5th. Guardians and Tigers. Dodgers, Astros, Rockies, White Sox, Padres, Rangers, Athletics, Giants, Mariners, Pirates. Those games are going to start later. Twins beat the Rays 6-5. Cardinals beat the Cubs 8-6. So those are your scores. Those are your games, people. Oh, the Guardians are in 4th place? Shoot. The Yankees keep playing the way they are. They might fall to 4th place. Let's hope not. But 9-1-2 batters will be coming up for the Yankees. What's up, Dev? And Peraza takes strike 1. He's 0 for 1 in today's game. Montas sets on the 0-1. The pitch. 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. What's up, JP? Says how get off your polo pony and deal with the debacle. There's a grounder. Lindor fields it, throws it, but Peraza beats the throw. So that'll be a runner on first with Grisham coming to the plate. He's 0 for 2. Oh, so it looks like Judge got hit in the face by a ball during warm-ups, apparently. And he got hit. He got hit on the looks like the side of his eye. They put a Band-Aid over it. They just showed the replay on that as Judge is waiting on deck. First pitch. Grisham pops that up into left field, and the play could not be made on an attempted dive by Nimmo. So runners on first and second now, and that brings up Aaron Judge to the plate. Ooh. God, that looked like it hurt. Oh, my God. I've been hit by a hard ball before. That sucked, man. But runners on first and second, nobody out. Aaron Judge at the plate. He's 0 for 2 in today's game. Yankees bats have been quiet all game. First pitch, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. It's 1-1 now. The 1-1. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike now to the captain. Yeah, it would have been worse if it hit his eye. The 2-1. And there's a grounder fielded by Vientos. Long throw, and he gets Judge out. So he did not step on the bag, but we got runners on second and third with 1 out now. I thought he might have had some time. Nah, he wouldn't have had time. Never mind. He was, well, I don't know. He would have been close, but almost overthrew that ball to first, but Pete Alonso was able to make the catch. Now we have Cody Bellinger at the plate. He's 0 for 2. And he swings at a ball in the dirt, 0-1. Robert says he got hit in the head with a frying pan. That's funny. Second and third, 1 out. First pitch. And Bellinger hits a little blooper, and that'll drop. That should score a couple of runs. And Bellinger in there with a double. He keeps his hitting streak alive with 11. And that is a 2-out double or a 2-run double by Cody Bellinger. And the Yankees are now down 3. It's a 7-4 game. Really reached out for that pitch, but it paid off. Good hustle there by Bellinger. 7-4 game, runner on second with 1 out. And that'll bring up Ben Rice to the plate. So Yankees bats showing a little bit of life here. And they got Lovelady warming up in the bullpen for the Mets. So here we have Ben Rice at the plate. He's 0 for 2 in tonight's game. Can the Yankees keep this rally going? Can they make something happen? Can they tie this game up? Well, the game's starting to get a little interesting here for the Yankees. It's 7-4 game. They're down 3 now. Runner on second, 1 out. Rice at the plate. Montas having a long look at Bellinger. Pitches inside for ball 1 to Ben Rice. The 1-0. Rice fouls it. Nope, it's a foul ball. First base umpire says foul ball. It's 1-1. So Yankees getting a couple of runs here on a 2 RBI double by Cody Bellinger. As Montas sets on the 1-1, has a long look at Bellinger. Here's the pitch, and just got under it. And it looks like Taylor will make the play. Bellinger will get back to second base, and that'll bring up Jazz Chisholm Jr. to the plate. And it looks like that's probably going to do it for Montas. Yeah, that's going to do it for him. So his day is over. Jazz, Dominguez, Volpe will be due up. Lovelady coming into the game for the New York Mets. So Montas' outing, 5 2/3 innings, gave up 5 hits, gave up 4 runs, then no walks, struck out a couple, and Gave up 2 home runs. That was his outing. And Carlos Rodon, 5 innings, 5 hits, 7 runs. 6 of those were earned. He struck out 4, walked 3, gave up a couple of home runs. So Rodon did not exactly have a great outing. But Richard Lovelady will be coming into the game for the New York Mets with 2 outs to face Jazz Chisholm Jr. when we get back to the game. But make sure you all hit the like button, hit the subscribe, share this channel out with everyone you know. Would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. Thank you to all the new subscribers. You guys and gals are the best. Yeah, Pasty, I think I would have to agree here. I think the trade deadline is going to be slim pickings, man. A lot of teams are still contending. All right, name that Yankee. 249 average, 83 home runs, RBIs 278, 98 stolen bases, 84 to 90 White Sox, 90 to 92 Mets, 93 with the Rockies, Yankees, 94 with the Yankees, 1994. Those were all the years. Can you name that Yankee? I did not, Susan. Where did you hear that? But here we have Richard Lovelady, who is in for the Mets. He's warming up. But Jazz Chisholm Jr. is coming to the plate. So we have 2 outs, runner on second, 7-4 game. Runner on second. Jazz is 1 for 2 in today's game. First pitch, take strike 1. Oh, okay, Susan. The 0-1 inside. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now. It's Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's see if he can keep this inning alive. Let's see if the Yankees could score another run. They're down 3. The 1-2. And it's a grounder. Lovelady picks it up, throws to first, and gets the out. And we're going to the bottom of the 6th. Yankees do put up 2 runs. It's a 7-4 game. And we're going to a commercial break. So, you know, the Yankees could keep it here at 3 runs. You know, I'm sure you all been seeing it, right? You've been watching the games. You know, Yankees are down 2 or 3 runs or 1 run. They're within reach, and then the pitching coughs it up. So can the pitching keep it here? Can they keep it here to 3 runs and make it somewhat reachable for the Yankees bats to try and make something happen, to at least try and tie this game up? Scott Efros will be coming into the game. He'll be taking over for Carlos Rodon. Yeah, I don't think I would have minded Tommy Kahnle, but there was a lot of fans that didn't like Tommy Kahnle. I mean, yeah. didn't have the guts to sign Canley and Soto. He offered a big contract to Soto. Soto made his own decision and went to the Mets. He made a very lucrative offer to Soto. Yeah, for sure. But here we are, back to the game. We are here in the bottom of the sixth. Yankees are down 7-4. They're down 3. Scott Effross is in the game. As Torrens takes strike 1. Torrens is 0 for 2 in today's game. The 0-1 is popped up 0-2. Ideally, the Yankees got to go. They got to go 1-2-3 here. And looked like Devin Williams was warming up, or I believe that was Javian Sandridge actually was warming up in the bullpen. Yeah, that was Sandridge. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that'll bring up McNeil to the plate. Nice sidearm pitch there by Effross. And here we have Jeff McNeil, who is 0 for 2. First pitch is popped up in left field. Dominguez is running, makes the play, out number 2. And that'll bring up Tyrone Taylor to the plate. I'll go ahead and end this poll here. So 40% of you said Rodon was going to have 4 to 6 strikeouts. And you all were correct. So congratulations to those who guessed it right. Taylor takes ball 1. It's 1-0. Two and 0. As Effross sets on the 2-0 to Taylor, here's the pitch. 3-0 now. Three and 1 now to Taylor. The 3-1. 3 and 2. Full count. Let's play that 2-strike hold. 2 strikes, 2 outs. Effross sets the payoff. Struck him out looking. 1, 2, 3 inning. Top of the 7th coming up. Exactly what the Yankees needed to do. 7-4 game. Let's see if the bats can Do what they did, but do better. In the top of the 7th. Commercial break here, folks. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of clickbait out there for sure. Yeah, that was a good inning for Efros. You know, exactly what he needed to do. A 1-2-3 inning. Definitely needed that. So let's see what the Yankees bats can do in the top of the 7th. I believe players that are due up, it should be Dominguez, Volpe, and Wells. So your 6, 7, 8 batters should be coming up. Once again, hit that like, hit that subscribe, share this channel out, whatever you want to know. Say whatever you want about the Yankees. It's all good. Speak your mind. Just say when you start attacking fans. Going personal, then it's a problem. But about the team, I don't care. Say whatever you want. All right, back to the game here. So 6, 7, 8 batters, Dominguez, Volpe, and Wells. Dominguez will start things off here in the top of the 7th. And strike 1 to Dominguez. He is 0 for 2 in tonight's game. The 0-1, swing and a miss, 0-2. The 0-2, 1-2. The 1-2, 2-2. And Dominguez strikes out, 1 away here. And that'll bring up Anthony Volpe to the plate. First pitch to Volpe, ball 1. Volpe 0 for 2 in today's game. Here's the 1-0, 2-0. The 2-0. That is called a strike. 2-1 now to Anthony Volpe. The 2-1. Volpe fouls it off, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Mets leading 7-4. Wells is waiting on deck. The 2-2. Line drive foul. So check this out, folks. The Yankees have, according to Brian Hogue, this was a tweet put out by Brian Hogue. Thank you, Brad. The Yankees have signed infielder Heimer Candelario to a minor league contract. He's been assigned to the Rail Riders. Got to wonder what this means. So I thought I'd share that piece of news with you. And Volpe hits that ball deep into left field, and that ball is gone. A solo home run by Anthony Volpe, and it's now a 7-5 game. Can you believe it? Anthony Volpe with a solo home run. Home run. Anthony Volpe with a solo home run, folks. Oh my God. Oh yeah, Nicky Lopez too. Yeah, you're right, Brad. So something's got to be on the horizon, I would imagine. But Yankees are down 2 now with 1 out. Here's Austin Wells, and Wells swings and misses on strike 1. But Anthony Volpe with the solo home run here, folks. Wow. So a pitch clock violation for Lovelady. So ball 1 to Austin Wells. This should be 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. So 12 home runs this season for Wells. He's tied for 4th amongst Major League Baseball catchers. It's a 7-5 game. The 1-2, grounded foul. The 1-2, grounded foul. Yeah, it looks like the last time Volpe hit a home run was June 21st, I think. I believe it was on June 21st. I just had to look that up. But it is 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Austin Wells. Yankees are down 2 as Lovelady sets the 2-2. Pitch just misses for ball 3. It's a full count now to Austin Wells. And Wells fouls it back. Still 3 balls, 2 strikes. The 3-2, right back to Lovelady. Tosses it to first, out number 2. And that'll bring up Oswald Peraza to the plate. Rob says elite shortstop. All right. Actually, we have a pinch hitter, and it'll be DJ LeMahieu pinch hitting for Oswald Peraza. And it looks like a pitching change is happening. So Yankees down 2. So pitching change going down for the Mets. Chris Davinsky will be coming into the game for the Mets. So Lovelady's day is over. So we're still 2 runs down. Yeah, still reachable. Still reachable. But a little brief commercial break. Once again, folks, thank you for tuning in to the play-by-play. Thank you all for hanging out on this Saturday afternoon. One auto out replaces another. Well, let's see if DJ could get on base. By 5 during for the Baltimore game. Okay. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, share this channel out with everyone you know. Greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. Appreciate all the new subscribers. Yeah, don't mess with Susan, bro. I'm telling you, Brad. She'll come after you. She is from Brooklyn, so. All right, Chris Dubinsky's in the game. Ball 1 to DJ LeMahieu. So 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Mets winning 7-5. Yankees trying to make a comeback. Looks like Dubinsky was recalled from AAA Syracuse as DJ gets a pinch hit. Soto goes to first. Did they get him out? Oh, man. Soto almost got an out there. But he almost got thrown out from right field to first base. Just beats the throw. Wow. If he got out like that, I would be like, okay. I mean, seriously. But runner on first, and this brings up Trent Grisham. A 2-run homer would tie this whole thing up. First pitch. Take strike 1. Grisham 1 for 3 in today's game. And the 0-1. 1-1. Grisham get a hit. Judge will come to the plate. Here's the 1-1. And a grounder right back to Davinsky as he tosses it to Alonso for out number 3. And the Yankees do get 2 more runs. It's a 7-5 game, bottom of the 7th. It is the 7th inning stretch. Get up, stretch, get some food, get a drink, get a snack. Come right back, folks. I'll be right back. I'll leave you all with some tunes. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Keep spreading the word on this channel. Greatly appreciate it. We'll be right back. All right, back to the game here. Marte gets his third hit of the game. He is on there with a leadoff double to start the bottom of the seventh. And that'll bring up Francisco Lindor. So Marte making it happen. Actually, that was Ronnie Mauricio. So Ronnie Mauricio with the pinch hit. And he's on there with a double. And that'll bring up Lindor to the plate. First pitch. And there's a hit by Lindor to center field. That'll score Mauricio. Oh, bounces off the glove off of Grisham. And that's going to be a double, back-to-back doubles. And that's an RBI 8-5 game. Unfreaking believable. So that should be an error, I would imagine, on Grisham. Yeah, so that is an error on Grisham. So that'll be it for Efros. And here's Javian Sandridge, who they just recently called up. The left-handed pitcher. Soto, Alonso, and Nimmo due up. But commercial break here. Yeah, Ace. Nathaniel Isaac says this is very annoying. I agree. It's like they get so close, and they cough it up, bro. Every single time. Like, every single time. So frustrating. It's an 8-5 game now. Now they're down 3. What's up, Daniel Berry? Yeah, Yankees, again, they gotta make something. They gotta look at pitching. I mean, they gotta look at pitching. I understand, the right-handed bat, but I get all that. But the pitching is priority now. They're so thin at pitching right now. And here we have Javian Sandridge. He's making his Major League Baseball debut. And he's facing Juan Soto with Lindor at second. It's ball 1 to Juan Soto. Season with runners in scoring position with Soto, it's not so great. And 72 at-bats. As Sandridge sets on the 1-0, the pitch. 1-1. Signed a minor league deal February 9th, 7 minor league seasons. He was the 32nd pick by the Orioles in 2018. He's only 26 years old. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled away. Still 1-2 to Juan Soto. Nobody out. Runner on second. 8-5 game. Mets are leading. The 1-2. 2-2. The 2-2. Ooh, just misses. Full count. Now to Juan Soto. The 3-2. Did he go? He did not. Ball 4. Runners on first and second now with nobody out. And that'll bring up Pete Alonso to the plate, who is 1 for 2 in today's game. JT Brubaker warming up in the Yankees bullpen. Well, runners on first and second with nobody out. 8-5 game. Alonso at the plate. He's 1 for 2. First pitch. And that ball is hit deep into left field, and that ball is gone. See you later. 3-run shot. And it's an 11-5 game. It could just going from worse to worse to worse and more worse. Oh, my God. Second home run of the day for Alonso. That was his 20th. Wow. And poor Sandridge on his Major League Baseball debut, man. And still nobody out here, folks. Can you believe it? Still nobody out. This is just a sad baseball game. And we have one and one now to Nemo. The 1-1. Grounder, 1-2. And that is a foul ball. Still 1-2 to Nemo. He's 2 for 3 in today's game. Had a grand slam in the first inning. And there's a grounder, foul. Still 1-2 to Brandon Nimmo. This game just goes from worse to worse to worse and worse. Yeah, honestly, I thought Efros was going to be in there for the one inning. I mean, I get he's a fresh arm, I get all that, but I thought he was going to be there for the one inning. I mean, he's trying to get as Nimmo strikes out for out number one. Yankees finally get their first out of the inning. But I get Efros is a fresh arm, and the bullpen is taxed right now. They're so thin at bullpen. So here's Mark Vientos. He's 0 for 3 in today's game. First pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1. Oh and 1, 1-1. One and two. The 1-2. Fouled away. Still 1-2 to Vientos. Sandridge sets on the 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 down. And that'll bring up Luis Torrens. So Max Fried is your starting pitcher for the Yankees. First pitch. 1-0. Torrens is 0 for 3 today. Two and 0 now to Torrens. The 2-0 fouled away. 2-1. The 2-1. 3-1. Three balls, one strike here to Torrens. He's 0 for 3 today. We have 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Mets leading now 11-5. Foul back. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Let's play that. Payoff pitch. Fouled away. Still 3-2 to Torrens. Payoff pitch. And it's a 2-out walk for Torrens. And that'll bring up Jeff McNeil, who is 0 for 3 in today's game. So long 7th inning here for the Yankees. First pitch is high for ball one. It's been a very embarrassing game here, folks. I'm at a loss for words. I really am. The 2-0, 2-1. McNeil did not like that call. Well, yeah, I'm just at a loss for words with this team over the last month. I don't know how this collapse happened, but it's been embarrassing. Oh! McNeil gets hit by that pitch. Hopefully he's all right. The trainer and manager out there checking in on him, making sure he's all right. Yeah, it looks like the wild pitch, bounced off his arm there and ricocheted off his helmet. So all right, well, that's going to do it for Sandridge. He's done. So runners will be on first and second with 2 outs. Well, wow, what a game. So JT Brubaker will be coming into the game. This has been a terrible game. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know what to make of this team right now. I really don't. I'm at a loss for words. I really am. Brubaker, awful. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the pitching has just been not great. Lou, yeah, it's certainly looking that way. They're about to be on a 6-game losing streak. They're about to lose this series to the Mets. I mean, would anybody be shocked if they get swept tomorrow? I don't know. For some reason, yeah, for some reason, if the Yankees don't make it to the postseason, I know it's only July 5th, but if they don't, you got to wonder what happens. Sure feels that way. But here we have JT Brubaker. Can he get the team out of this inning? Yankees bullpen, I mean, awful. In their last 10 games, I mean, ERA is over 10. First and second with Taylor at the plate, he's 0 for 3. And he hits a grounder right to Jazz, tosses it to second to get the out. And the inning is finally over, top of the eighth. But once again, the Mets do damage. It's an 11-5 game now. But commercial break here, folks. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. Share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Let's continue growing this channel out. Lou says the Yankees are not missing the postseason. The AL is weak. Yeah, well, Yankees got to start winning some games, man. Ace says this is bad. If he's fed up, I'm fed up too, man. I'm fed up too. I think we're all fed up, really. Yeah, you know, Peanut, man, it's hard calling these games. It really is, man, especially when the Yankees are losing. I understand everybody's frustrations. Trust me, I'm frustrated too. You know, it's tough calling these games and having to witness this crap that we're witnessing as Judge fouls off a pitch off of Terenz's mask. Hopefully he's all right. Same thing happened to Wells. So hopefully he's okay. And Ryan Stanek is your pitcher for the New York Mets. We are in the top of the eighth. The Yankees are down 11-5. They're down 6, but what? You got fraudulent tickets off of Ticketmaster, Lou? Yeah, Ricardo. No freaking way, Lou. What? How did that? How? How's that possible? From Ticketmaster? You better give those guys a call if you're able to. Looks like Torrens is going to remain in the game. Oh and 2 now. Whoa. Yeah, 0 and 2. Oh, it's 1 and 2. Okay, they fixed it. It's 1 ball. Okay, 1 and 2 now. Or it was 0 and 2, 1 and 2. Interesting, Lou. It's 2 and 2 now to Judge. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Judge. He's 0 for 3 in today's game. Stanek sets the 2-2. And Judge grounds it foul. Still 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Aaron Judge. And the pitch. Ball 3. Full count now to Judge. The 3-2. Ball 4 to Judge. He draws a walk, so it's a leadoff walk for Aaron Judge, and that'll bring up Cody Bellinger to the plate. And Bellinger fouls off the first pitch. It's 0-1. On 1 to Cody Bellinger. Judge is on first base. We're in the top of the 8th. The Mets are winning this game 11-5 as they look to secure the series victory. Yankees about to be on a 6-game losing streak as Bellinger pops that one up. It looks like it's out of play. 0-2 now to Cody Bellinger. And Bellinger hits that, and it is foul. Still no balls, 2 strikes here to Cody Bellinger as Stanek sets on the 0-2. The pitch, 1-2. Still 1-2 to Cody Bellinger. As Bellinger fouls that off, still staying alive, battling here against Stanek. Still 1-2. Stanek throwing some heat. 100-mile-per-hour fastballs. The 1-2, Bellinger fouling it off, battling, making Stanek work. Hey, Sabine. The 1-2. And there's a little grounder there to Lindor. There's one. And Bellinger's safe at first. So Judge is out at second. Bellinger safe at first. Avoids the double play. As Ben Rice will come to the plate. He is 0 for 3 in today's game. Well, ball gets away. Bellinger will take second. So wild pitch by Stanek. So Bellinger's on second with 1 out now. It's 1-0 to Ben Rice. And Ben Rice hits that to center field, and that will drop. Gets past Taylor. So it's an 11-6 game. That should easily be a double for Ben Rice. It's an 11-6 game now. The Yankees are down 5 with 1 out. So runner on second. That'll bring up Jazz Chisholm Jr. to the plate. So 11-6 game, top of the 8th, 1 out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. at the plate. He's 1 for 3. Looks like they just had a little conference there with Stanek. Yeah, Susan, that's what it's been like these last few games. Yankees give you hope with the bats, right? They're within reach, or it's like a tie game, or they're winning, and then boom, the pitching coughs it back up. So Chisholm is 1 for 3, had a home run earlier in the game. As Jazz fouls off the first pitch, it's 0-1. One and one now. It's a Jazz Chisholm Jr. The 1-1. Grounded foul, 1-2 to Jazz Chisholm. Six and 15 since June 13th, 29th in MLB. Cleveland is 5 and 14 in that span. Yankees on the verge of going 6 and 16. Still 1-2 to Jazz Chisholm. It's been a the 1-2. Did he go? No, he did not. Third base umpire said no. It's 2-2 now to Jazz. Mendoza not happy with it. He's bickering from the bullpen. Full count. Three balls, two strikes here to Jazz. Dominguez is waiting on deck. Jazz pops it up. Out of play, still 3-2. So this has been a long at bat here. So Jazz really making Stanek work. The 3-2. Ball 4. Jazz wins the battle. It was a long battle, but he wins. Now we got runners on first and second with Dominguez coming to the plate. He's 0 for 3 in today's game. One and 0 to Dominguez. The 1-0. 1-1. And Diaz warming up in the bullpen for the Mets. It's 1-1 to Dominguez. The pitch, swing and a miss. 1-2 now to the Martian. Stanek sets on the 1-2. The pitch, swing and a miss, and Dominguez strikes out. 2 down. And that brings up Anthony Volpe with 2 outs, runners on first and second. What up, Rodney? Yeah, Timothy, I've seen that bit before. As Volpe fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. Volpe had that solo home run in the 7th. The 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. That was a 100-mile-per-hour fastball. 1-2 now. It's a Volpe. Runners on first and second. They take their lead. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Volpe. 2 outs. Yankees losing this game 11-6 right now. The 1-2. 2-2. Just misses. Stanek sets. The 2-2. Full count. Runners will go. Runners will get a head start. Austin Wells is waiting on deck. It's 3 balls, 2 strikes to Anthony Volpe. Let's see if he can keep this inning alive. The payoff, Volpe fouls it back and is out of play. Still 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out on a 100-mile-per-hour fastball. And we're going to the bottom of the 8th here, folks. It's an 11-6 game. So Yankees down by 5. Yankees on the verge of losing the series. Yankees on the verge of a 6-game losing streak. Well, commercial break is here. I'm going to take another break. I will be right back. All right, back to the game. Bottom of the 8th. And JT Brubaker is back on the mound. And Ronnie Mauricio at the plate. He takes strike 1. Mauricio came in as a pinch hitter for Marte and had a double and scored a run. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. The 0-2. Ball in the dirt, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ronnie Mauricio. The 1-2. A grounder hit to Jazz, fields it, throws it to first for out number 1. And that'll bring up Francisco Lindor. Lindor is 1 for 2, had a single, scored 3 runs, had an RBI, also a stolen base. As Lindor fouls off the first pitch. It's 0-1. The 0-1. 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. One ball, two strikes to Francisco Lindor. One out here in the bottom of the eighth. Mets leading 11-6. Juan Soto is waiting on deck. The 1-2. 2-2. As Brubaker sets the 2-2. And that is a line drive to right field. That ball will go to the corner, and it is a double for Francisco Lindor as Juan Soto will be coming to the plate. Now we have Juan Soto at the plate. He is 0 for 2 in today's game. And the first pitch, strike one. The 0-1. Ball in the dirt. 1-1. Soto 0 for 2 with a sac bunt, walk and a run. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Foul ball, 1-2. Inside, 2-2. The 2-2. And Soto hits that ball deep into right field, and that'll bounce off the wall. That'll score Lindor. It's a 12-6 game, and it's a long single for Juan Soto. And now it's a 12-6 game. And the misery continues. One and 0 to Alonso. One and 1. Alonso is 2 for 3 in today's game. Here's the 1-1. It's a grounder. This could be 2. There's 1. And there's 2. A double play, inning-ending double play. And top of the ninth, here we go. Did the Yankees have a rally? They're down 12-6. So last chance for the New York Yankees to make something happen. Your 8-9-1 batters will be due up. All right, Susan. I know. Trust me, I'm suffering through this punishment. No doubt, Skull. Have a good night there, Susan. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate all of you tuning in. Thank you all very, very much. You guys and gals are the best for putting up with this misery. Trust me, it's not easy for me to call these games where they're just getting freaking killed. But I do appreciate you all tuning in. Once again, make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel out. But yeah, this game's been brutal. Top of the ninth will be coming up here, folks. Yeah, anytime, Sco. I know. Listen, I always say it. I know. I know we talk mostly. I know I talk mostly Yankee baseball, but I'll talk other stuff baseball too. I don't care. And if you're a fan of another team, like, cool, great. You're welcome to be here. I don't care if you're a fan of another team. I'm down. I always want to know how fans are feeling about whatever team it is that they follow. Mets, Red Sox, Guardians, whatever, man. Well, you could go to bed, Brad. I don't want to keep you up there, man. But Edwin Diaz is in the game to close things out. I welcome everybody. Yeah, I don't care. But Wells will start things off here in the top of the ninth. Wells had a solo home run. He's 1 for 3 today. First pitch, strike one. Settle down, fellas. 0-2 to Wells. Brad, go to bed. Get out of here. The 1-2, 2-2. The 2-2. Did he go? Yes, he did. Third base umpire said, Wells strikes out. 1 out. And here we have DJ LeMahieu, who came in as a pinch hitter for Peraza. All good, Robert. Man, for me, it's just go ahead and bring the comments. Just don't get personal with people. That's all. I'm good at it, ignoring most of the comments, but I'll take action I'll take action when I need to. I know I don't say a whole lot or say much, but like I said, I take action when I need to. And there's a hit for DJ LeMahieu. He's 2 for 2. He's on there with a 1-out single. And that'll bring up Trent Grisham to the plate. And Grisham is 1 for 4 today. Grisham takes strike 1. The 0-1. 1-1. The 1-1. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes here to Trent Grisham. As Diaz sets, here's the pitch. Pitch is high, 2-2. Officially 3 hours and 6 minutes into today's game here, folks. The 2-2. And Grisham strikes out looking, 2 down. And now it is all up to Aaron Judge to keep this game alive. Runner on first, 2 outs. Yankees are down 12-6. First pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1. And DJ will take second base on a defensive indifference. Oh and 2. Judge down to his final strike. The 0-2. 1-2. The 1-2. As Judge fouls it back. 1-2. DJ at second base with 2 outs. It is the top of the 9th. Mets up 12-6. They are looking to get the series win. Here's the pitch. And there's a grounder, diving play. Goes over to first and gets Judge out. And that is ball game, folks. The Mets take the series. And the Yankees have now lost 6 in a row. And the Yankees are now 48-41, just like that, folks. Unbelievable. So another, not a great outing by Rodon. The bats, not so great. They showed some flashes, but the pitching, once again, just couldn't hold it down. It's just been another bad baseball day for the Yankees. They're on a 6-game losing streak, and they just lost the series. Can they avoid the sweep tomorrow is the question. You got Max Fried. Can he make it happen? Can the bats come through? Can the pitching hold it down? Can the bats come through? You know, the Yankees are now 6-16 from within the last month, 3-4 weeks. So Yankees have just been playing some bad baseball. But Rodon falls to 9-6. He gets the loss. But I am at a loss for words. I don't know what to say. I really don't. I really don't. But another bad game. Another bad game. Let's hope Fried can save this team tomorrow. Let's hope the bats can come through tomorrow. They're again on a six-game losing streak. They just lost the series to the Mets. If they get swept, I don't know, man. Not looking good. Not looking good. But that's going to do it for me. I will go ahead and end this live stream here. The misery's over. It's finally over after a little over 3 hours. It's done. It's over. Time to move on. And let's look ahead to tomorrow. That's all we can do. This game sucked. But it happens, Welkin. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. It happens. We're all suffering in this together. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But I am going to end the live stream here. I do appreciate you all tuning in. Thank you all very much. Thank you to all the new subscribers. You guys and gals are the best. If this is your first time watching this channel, hit that subscribe button. Let's continue growing this channel out. I would greatly appreciate it. It means the world to me. Hit that like button. The like button does help the channel out as well. Just get it to more people out there. Share this channel out, folks. I would greatly appreciate it. Everybody have a great night. Everybody have a great night. Enjoy your Saturday. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. I'll see you all tomorrow for another play-by-play. Have a great night, everyone. And as always, let's